All right, so game one is in for the Padres 2025 baseball season. They took on the Atlanta Braves, featuring Jerkson Profar in the leadoff role. Very emotional start when he took when he went up to the plate. But it was a great game, very entertaining through and through. Speaking of Profar, he did really well this game. You know, he may not have had like a great stat line, but he was fouling off pitches, giving tough ABs, stuff we really miss when he's not, obviously on a different team. So, shout out to him. I hope he does really well for the Braves. I wish we could have kept him, but yeah. So anyway, Merrill had a great game, dude. Dude was dancing, as we saw at the very end of the game. Merrill had a great game. 2-run single in the first inning. I think 2 sac flies, or maybe just 1 sac fly. And I forget I think he had 4 RBIs. I forgot how he got the fourth one. Tatis had a great game. Almost had a homer. But that first homer for this season went to someone who probably no one would have picked to get our first homer, in Gavin Sheets from the White Sox. Interesting to see how he'll be for us. Michael King, 2 2/3, and I think 75. I'm looking at my list of notes here. I think he had 75 or 76 pitches. Not the best outing. He probably would tell us the same thing. But I'm not worried about King. I know he'll bounce back. And not even just Profar. The whole Braves lineup was fouling pitches off left and right. So I know King had a lot of pitches thrown, but the Braves lineup was just fouling everything. And then when we went to the bullpen, Alec Jacob, he looked good. Matsui looked scary because he always... I'm not, even from last season, just from what I've seen, Matsui looks scary when guys are on base because I feel like he's always going to give up a home run. Estrada was good. It was a close game, and then we rallied in the 7th when Elias Diaz got that hit single, and then we put in, I don't know why Schilt waited until it was 3-2 to put in Jason Hayward, but it ended up working out. So it was a hit and run. Tatis, who, again, he had a great game for us. And we ended up putting up a 4 spot, and we ended up winning the game 7-4. It was a great game, great team win, great chemistry win. So starting off the season on the right foot, 1-0, even though the Dodgers start out 2-0, or I'm not sure what they did today, but I think Blake Snell's on the mound. That should be an interesting thing to see when we face Blake Snell later this year. Blake Snell is one of my favorite players, so it kind of sucks that he went to the Dodgers, but we'll see how that goes. Yeah, this is my first video where I'm actually talking. I'm gonna try to do these like at least once per series, if not at least maybe like 2 per series. We'll see. They're not going to be that long. They're just going to be sort of just like my casual take. I'm going to write a few notes down every game and just sort of just speak my mind, I think, about the season and how things are going. I won't get too analytical. There's some other channels that you can check out if you want to see like more analytical side stuff. YouTube channels like Talking Friar and Friar Talk. Both of those channels are good if you want to get more in depth, but this is just going to be like a casual thing. I just want to give my thoughts on the Padres and how they're doing. And this is just my outlet for that. I hope they do well because I watch them. I watch every game. So a few more things I wanted to get out of the way since this is my first video. I'm going to go with season prediction what I think our win-loss record will be. I'm going to say 88 and 74. 88 and 74. And I don't think we're going to win the division because we have the Dodgers in our division. But I think we're going to be a good pick for a wild card spot. A few more things on the season. I think Xander, I hope he has a comeback season. Definitely, I mean, we're going to need him to have one, I think, if we're going to go where we want to go. Crone, I think he had a good season. I know some people don't, or some people wanted more from Crone, but I think he'll have a good season for us this year. For MVP, I would probably say that one's probably easy. It's going to be Tatis for the MVP nod from our team. I wrote concerns. I'm concerned about Campy. I know he's not on the roster, but when he comes up, I don't know how he's going to do. I think his stock has fallen, and what will we expect from him? I'm not really sure. I mean, I like what I've seen from Elias Diaz, and I know it's only been one day, and baseball is definitely more of a marathon than a sprint. So one day doesn't mean anything. Even if we had lost this game, one day it is what it is. But we didn't. We won. So what else? Wandy Peralta, not the biggest fan, but he looked good today. So we'll see how he does. Just like I'm probably most concerned about this team with like the back of the rotation. It's not, and we don't have a lot of depth. Like the back of the rotation, I'm not super confident in, and we don't really have depth if an injury occurs, to be honest, both offensively and pitching wise. So I don't know, maybe AJ can fill that in by the deadline, but we'll see. Jackson Merrill's sophomore season. I mean, he's off to a great start, so there's always that concern of like, will the guy, a rookie, like be able to repeat a great season if they started with a great season? And he's off to a great start. So he looked good on defense, and he had 4 RBIs for us on offense. So what else did we do this game? Oh yeah, we stole 5 bags, which was crazy. Toddy had 2. Manny had 2. I think Xander had 1 off the double steal. That was really cool to see. And it was just like I said before, it was a great team win. Great crowd, atmosphere. People were waving towels and stuff. It was just awesome. Great win for the boys here. And yeah, that's pretty much all I think I had written down. Like I said, I'm just gonna give my casual, kind of like the channel name, my casual opinion. I'm not gonna go too deep into stats. I'm just gonna be playing off the eye test of what I see, and these are just kind of for fun videos. There's not anything too crazy about them. And for background, right now for my background, I'm just gonna have like MLB The Show clips that I have, and yeah, that'll be it. This was a great win versus the Braves, and we're gonna need wins like this versus teams like the Braves and the Mets and the Cubs and Phillies and stuff, because we're probably going to be in contention with those kinds of teams when it comes to a wild card spot. So yeah, it'll be good to have the season series over these teams when it comes down to the end of the year. And that's it for this video. And yeah, I'll see you guys maybe at the end of this series. I might make another video beforehand. I don't know. We'll just see how it goes. But I'm hoping at least one video per series. We'll see. Take care, guys.